Prince Harry dodges UK visit as he settles case against News International out of court. Prince Harry has settled his High Court case against the publishers of The Sun, saving him the ordeal of giving evidence. The Duke of Sussex had faced the prospect of taking the stand for 4 days as part of the action, which he has brought jointly with former Labour Deputy Leader Lord Tom Watson. However, on Wednesday morning his barrister David Sherborne confirmed he had reached an agreement with News Group newspapers, NGN, over allegations of unlawful information gathering. Reports suggest Harry, 40, had remained in California as the case got underway on Tuesday, with the deal saving him the need to travel to the UK. NGN, which also ran the now-defunct News of the World, denied any unlawful activity took place at The Sun. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. But Mr. Sherborne said it had offered a full and unequivocal apology to the Duke of Sussex for the phone hacking, surveillance and misuse of private information by journalists and private investigators instructed by them at the News of the World and will pay substantial damages. Lord Watson has also settled his claim. Tuesday was due to mark the start of the trial, which was expected to last 10 weeks, but delays meant it remained unopened, amid speculation over whether Harry and Lord Watson would have settled their claims. After 2 earlier requests for adjournments on Tuesday, thought to be related to settlement discussions, Mr. Justice Fancourt refused a 3rd request for a delay as both sides had had ample time to seek to resolve their differences. Following a short break, lawyers for both sides asked for the green light to challenge the judge's decision to not provide a further delay. Anthony Hudson KC, for NGN, said the parties have been involved in very intense negotiations over the last few days and the reality is we are very close, adding that there were time difference difficulties. Mr. Hudson continued, very unusually, both parties are in complete agreement that this is a very important step. The number of times the parties have been in agreement in this litigation are very few and far between. Mr. Justice Fancourt said he would not allow both sides to go to the Court of Appeal himself over his decision, but that he would not stand in the way of access to justice if they wanted to ask appeal judges for the green light. The hearing is now due to resume on Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Prince Harry receives 8-figure sum in damages after settling legal battle against Rupert Murdoch-owned The Sun. Prince Harry has received an 8-figure sum in damages after reaching a surprise settlement in his legal battle against the publisher of UK newspaper The Sun. People understands that the settlement involved an 8-figure sum, likely exceeding $12 million, covering damages in his case against the publisher over accusations of illegal information gathering by journalists and private investigators. In a statement obtained by People following the January 22 settlement, which came after both sides reached an agreement before the trial in London officially began, NGN said they offer a full and unequivocal apology to Harry and confirmed they had agreed to pay him substantial damages. The settlement fell short of Harry winning an apology from named senior executives at the company and newspaper at the time of the allegations. Speaking outside the High Court in London on behalf of Harry and his co-claimant, former Labour Member of Parliament Tom Watson, Harry's lawyer David Sherborne called for a police investigation into the newspaper and spoke of how Harry bringing a case against the publisher has impacted him and his family's life. In a monumental victory today, News UK have admitted that The Sun, the flagship title for Rupert Murdoch's UK media empire, has indeed engaged in illegal practices. This represents a vindication for the hundreds of other claimants who were strong-armed into settling, without being able to get to the truth of what was done to them, Sherborne began. After endless resistance, denials and legal battles by News Group newspapers, including spending more than £1 billion in payouts and in legal costs, as well as paying off those in the know, to prevent the full picture from coming out, News UK is finally held to account for its illegal actions and its blatant disregard for the law, Sherborne continued. It has also specifically admitted wrongdoing against Tom Watson, and admitted unlawful acts by the Sun, as well as by the News of the World, against Prince Harry. The truth that has now been exposed is that NGN unlawfully engaged more than 100 private investigators over at least 16 years on more than 35,000 occasions. This happened as much at the Sun as it did at the News of the World, with the knowledge of all the editors and executives, going to the very top of the company, Sherborne added. Sherborne went on to share that today's result has been achieved only through the sheer resilience of Prince Harry and Lord Watson, whose willingness to take NGN to trial has led directly to this historic admission of unlawfulness at the Sun. Hugh Grant explains why he is taking enormous sum of money to settle privacy lawsuit in UK, as a direct result of him taking a stand. Prince Harry and his immediate family have also had to repeatedly withstand aggressive and vengeful coverage since starting his claim over 5 years ago. The rule of law must now run its full course. Prince Harry and Tom Watson join others in calling for the police and Parliament to investigate not only the unlawful activity now finally admitted, but the perjury and cover-ups along the way, Sherborne added. It's clear now this has occurred throughout this process, including through sworn evidence in inquiries and court hearings, and in testimony to Parliament, until today's final collapse of NGN's defence. Today the lies are laid bare. Today, the cover-ups are exposed. And today proves that no one stands above the law. The time for accountability has arrived. Also speaking outside court, Lord Watson praised Harry, who was present for proceedings on Tuesday, for his leadership in the case. His bravery and astonishing courage has brought accountability to a part of the media world that thought it was untouchable, he said. I am sure I speak on behalf of the thousands of victims when I say we are grateful to him for his unwavering support and his determination under extraordinary pressure. Watson then called on Rupert Murdoch to follow this corporate admission of guilt with a personal apology to Prince Harry, to his father our king, and to the countless others who've suffered the same unlawful behavior at the hands of his media empire. The settlement on January 22nd followed a frenzied day of negotiations the previous day that delayed the start of the hearing. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.